Tatmeen and answer your questions. Before we start, just wanted to let you know that this call is recorded. We are going to share with you the link to the channel where we post all the recordings of previous calls as well. A couple of weeks back, somebody informed us that they were not able to find the previous recordings. So we have consolidated all the recordings on the same channel on YouTube. So you can go there and find any recording that you want. It's dated and you can go to any date that you want previously. Before I start, I think I shared this with the whole group here who joins us regularly a few weeks ago, and I will share it again. So a few changes and enhancements were done to the message log on the Tatmeen portal. Previously, the message log did not give enough information for everyone, and we were asked to further enhance it. So if you can see my screen, the message log now is having a search button where you can search for specific piece of information regarding your commissioning message or shipping event so that you can find it and you know the status for it. For example, this is a commissioning event and I have 50 commissioning events. I can just search here for the local sales permit or the shipping permit number, and I will know the status of it. For commissioning messages, you can search for the shipping permit number. For shipping and receiving, you can search for the reference number that you put in the shipping event. When you perform the shipping event, there's a field where you can put a reference number. This reference by the industry to put the purchase order number or maybe the invoice number between you and your customers, so that you usually put that number in the reference field. You can search by reference field here as well, and you can know the status, whether it was successful or failed. If you want to know why it failed or why the error, you can just open the message details here and you will see, for example, this GTIN does not exist. That's the error code or the error reason. I will reiterate it, or I have reiterated this because I think it's important for everyone to know about those recent changes. Everyone is muted on this call, so if you have any question, please raise your hand and I will allow you to unmute yourself and then post your question. We have 24 attendees today, and I don't see any hand. So anyways, I will keep this call open until 11:30 for newcomers if they have any question to ask. Salim, good morning. Can you please unmute yourself?
Hi, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So I'm joining after a long time, and we implemented the tool for pharmacy. Looking at
Your voice is breaking, Salim. Can you please repeat?
yeah, we implemented the tool for pharmacy. Fine.
Okay.
I'm joining the call after a long time, and there are these looking at the postman collection, some new APIs that we didn't actually implement it. Those production recall initiate, destruction initiate. Are these related to pharmacy or
Your voice is breaking again, Salim. What's the question again about what you find in the Postman collection?
yeah, there are these new API calls. There is this production recall initiate, destruction initiate, batch recall initiate. We did not implemented this pharmacy. Are these related to pharmacies?
Batch recall is something that the MH or the last agents they do. They initiate. So it's not for the pharmacies, no.
And the destruction initiate, because we already have a destruction API.
Destruction, yes. Destruction initiation, yes. You can initiate destruction yourselves, yes.
But how is it different from other dispense call?
Destruction is different than dispense. From a business perspective, looking at the dispense and at the destruction, they are two different activities. Okay.
But yeah, I got the idea that yes, I mean they are two different ideas, but why it is different that other dispense is just plain dispense, but here we have first initiate and then destruction completion. Just
Okay.
confused.
Oh, okay. Dispense is when the pharmacy sells an item to an end user, a patient. So,
Yeah.
and later on, this will be linked with other tools and initiatives that the ministry is starting, like Malafi and Riayati and other tools and systems. But for the destruction, the supply chain participant, where the items are in his location, would initiate a destruction request. The ministry has to approve it. Then he has to complete the destruction. So it's a three steps process: initiation, approval, and then completion.
Okay, got that.
Mhm.
And the production recall is not related to pharmacy, I believe, right?
Which call?
Production recall. Sorry,
Product recall. Product recall. Yeah, product recall is only the ministry that's starting it. The ministry and the MH, but not the pharmacy. No,
Okay.
the pharmacy cannot initiate a.
Fine. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Magid, can you please unmute yourself?
Hi, Nibal, how are you?
Hello, good
Uh,
morning.
yes, good morning. Please, Nibal, we are from Market Authorization Holder.
Okay.
Uh, we commissioned one shipment this week, early this week, but the problem in message log, we couldn't get confirmation that it's already successful or not. Uh, then and also يعني I don't know how we can get from message log that it's already confirmed and received.
Did you try to access the message log?
What?
Did you try to access the message log?
Yes, we tried to it's shows that there is no messages even
Okay. Okay, I'll tell you. Let me just go one step backward. On Tatmeen, there is the SPOC of any specific GLN. The SPOC message log can view all the messages for all the users within that GLN. Okay. Then
Yes.
there is the mobile portal user. The mobile portal user will see only the message log of the what the activities that that username has done only. So the mobile portal can see what the B2B user did. Then there is the B2B user, and the B2B user cannot access Tatmeen portal. They cannot go to Tatmeen portal. They can access the API hub only to obtain an API key and then send the messages to Tatmeen using the B2B.
Okay.
When the Spock created the B2B user, there is a field called support user or support email. That support email is another user type that is linked to the B2B user. And that support email address can log into Tatmeen portal, and that support email address can view the messages that the B2B user has performed.
Okay, but Spock cannot.
Spock can as well see the B2B users message log as well. They can see it,
But
yes.
it will not be from message log. It will be from which
No,
place
it
can.
can be, it is from the message log as well.
Okay, then the
If
Spock
you
and
go, yeah, the Spock will have also list of users on the screen, and they can change which user perform those activities.
okay, and if it's failed, he will know that it's failed, or if there is any problem in the message, he will know that there is because he told us because it's Spock
Correct.
is France. He told
Here
us
is here's
line
the
he
Here
cannot
is the
see.
message log. If you see my screen, this commissioning message is error, it failed. And if I open this, I will know why it didn't work out. Because trade item, this GTIN that I'm trying to commission, is not found in Tatmeen. Okay?
Then if even if it failed, he will see it. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Failed or success or warning. Warning means it was processed, but with a warning.
Okay. It
Okay?
was processed, but it what? It
Sorry?
it was processed. But warning means that it was processed.
Warming means maybe you are using a GCP that is not for you, but the SSTC is still valid, so you can use it and you can proceed. It was successful, but it was just a warning to highlight some sort of warning to you only. But the message will be successful in case of warning.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Nasreen, can you please unmute yourself?
Hello,
Nasreen,
good morning.
good morning.
This is Nasreen from Biotech Pharma.
Yes.
My question is regarding the reporting of non-registered item. We have one shipment for a non-registered item, and we have registered the product GTIN in Bransing, and we have shared the master data with Tatmeen, and it is approved. So status in Bransing, it's showing approved. And we received the shipment, and now we are trying to do the reporting, and we are not able to report it successfully. So this
You checked it on Bransing and it was there, but did you check it on Tatmeen?
That mean like how? Because it's showing in the my list in branching that it is approved.
Perfect, but that is still does not mean that it is on Tatmeen. Just to make sure, on Tatmeen portal, you go to the master data product display and you search for it here in the products list. This is the GTINs. You search for it. If it is here, then your product is ready to be commissioned. If it's not here, then please reach out to GS1 again, to Brancing, and ask them why my product is not showing on Tatmeen.
No, in Tatmeen portal, how I will go to Tatmeen portal from the Spoke account?
From the Spock account, yes.
Ah, okay, okay. And
If
after that, if it is available in Tatmeen, then
you have the shipping permit number. You applied for the shipping permit number, correct?
yes,
Did you put the GTIN in the shipping permit number when you applied for?
yes, we did.
Okay, then it should work. Try the commissioning, whether you are using the mobile commissioning or file upload, or even if you are using B2B, whatever method you want to do the commissioning, just try it and it should work.
Okay, okay. We
Okay,
will try to do that. If not, we will send email again.
please, yes.
But in the email, I received some comment like commission on Tatmin live before initiating packing event. What does that mean?
Okay, when you create, are you trying to do file upload?
Sorry.
How are you commissioning to Tatmeen?
Uh, Usually for registered item, commissioning is done by our MH, but for
Okay,
non-registered item, we will be the one doing commissioning.
how?
Because we have access for our MH. So from the MH account, we will be doing commissioning.
So file upload, you're doing file upload?
Yes.
File upload or B2B? What exactly you're doing?
We are doing B2B, sorry.
B2B.
Yes.
Okay, so in the B2B message, there will be several activities in the B2B message. One commissioning, one packing. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So when you create the B2B message, let's say you put the commissioning date at 11/24 and you put the packing date at 11/23. That is not possible. Tatmeen will reject the message because you have to follow the correct sequence. First, you commission the items to Tatmeen, then you perform the packing, and then you do the shipping. So you need to leave 1 or 2 seconds between each of those activities to make sure that the logic goes correctly. You cannot do packing of an item before you do commissioning to it.
Okay,
Okay?
so first we have to do commissioning and then we can go to the packing event.
Yeah, but you can do it in the same message. In one message, you can do commissioning, aggregation, and shipping in one message. That's fine. But the time that you put inside that message to specify when was each activity happening, it has to follow that sequence.
Okay, okay.
Okay?
Okay, we will try to do that. Otherwise, we will get back by email again. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you.
John? Hello, John. John, Emirates Airlines. John, can you unmute yourself? Okay. Salim, can you please unmute yourself?
I have another question that is just a confirmation that if we are packing with an SSCC, we do need to get the SSCC from Branson GS1, right?
If you can generate it yourselves, then it's up to you.
So it just has to be unique and we can generate ourselves.
Yes, but you need to follow the structure of the SSC, which is the GCP, the
Definitely.
serial number, and the check digit. I'm not sure if there is a check digit in the SSCC. I think there is. You search the SSCC structure.
That we can generate ourselves. Just wanted to confirm that. It's not
Yes.
that we have to get them. Okay, fine.
Correct, yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yes, John.
Hello. Hi,
Hello.
Nipal. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, actually, I just same question as before. In regards to the in transit items, so we have been constantly coordinating with the supplier for this particular list. So from our side, maybe we have to come up like to receive these items, so and ship it back. That is one way to correct this, right? Because I believe one way is for the supplier to cancel it. Otherwise, the receiving end should receive, and then if we don't know what has the item, we can ship it back to the original GLN sender.
That is possible, yes. That is
Okay.
possible. Correct.
Mm. Okay.
If you are not sure, but you think that you might have received it, then it's okay, John, to receive and dispense it.
Yeah, the thing is like these are old, these are part of the medications list on the initial in transit since last year. But then even the supplier does not have any idea, since some suppliers they have a third party vendor who manages their Tatmeen. And
Okay.
to be honest, like they are
What
not.
details are missing from your side? What do you need to know that is not shown? Tell us.
No, no, I mean, we have that those codes, but we don't know if we received that and from our facility or no, because we don't have any information regarding the which item, when is the date it was supplied, if we received the item physically. So to clear that list from our side, we just want, and we have been trying and reaching out to them to
Okay.
clarify what are these items, and maybe like we have already dispensed that item from my side. We don't know because we don't have any information in the first place when it was transferred to us. So to clear that list, if it's the correct way, like to receive and ship it back, then we might have to do that one because we have already did our part in reaching out to them, clarifying these transfers. But even the supplier does not know since they have a third party administering Tatmin for them. Um, my follow-up question is,
How big is the list? How big is the list, John?
I think it's I'm talking about 200 to less than 300 items, but mainly 3 or 4 suppliers are involved in this one.
Okay, and you are talking about SSTCs here, correct? Or SG10s?
When I check on the list, it's mixed. Some are SSCCs, but most items are combination of GTN and serial number.
Okay.
Probably
Because
130 lines are having the SGTN and serial numbers.
Okay, because yeah, if they were a little bit shorter, we might have the SG10s. You know what the G10 is, correct? Do you need more information about the SG10 if it's a serialized item?
No, because when I tried, to be honest, I tried checking that one GTN and a serial number, and it's a controlled drug when it showed in that mean, and we don't know in that location if it was received or no, because we need to determine also the specific date when was it received, because it will show also on our controlled drug registry. So we
Oh,
have to be 100% sure before receiving it in that specific facility because of the uh, categorization of the drug, which is a controlled
okay.
medication.
Okay. If you have few items that you want more details about, John, and be reasonable with what you request, then we might be able to help you and provide with more details if you want. But if you already know what is this drug, it's a controlled drug, and you know the details, but you're not sure whether you received it or not, then that's a different discussion.
Mhm.
So let us know if there's anything we can help you.
Okay, but from your
Okay.
side, will you be able to provide the date when it was shipped to us, or is the supplier putting the reference document number? Because I believe before transferring, we will put that reference number. So is the supplier entering like, because I'm assuming maybe they will just input the invoice number, or do you have that on your record?
No, if they do not put
Oh,
the invoice number and the reference number, then we do not put it. The
yeah.
invoice number that you're referring to is a free text that
Mhm.
is that they might be using and they might not be using. It's optional. When they ship something to you, there's a field called reference number. That reference
Mhm.
number might be used by the supplier to put the
Yeah,
invoice or the order number, the purchase order number. So it's free text. They can put anything in it.
correct, correct. Yeah, because
Okay.
we've also experienced in one of the suppliers, it's being sent to a different branch, but we are always receiving the physical item on the like second branch. and the agent himself like does not even have an idea how come it's being shipped to a different branch in Tatmeen. So from
Oh,
our side, we cannot also determine which. I mean, we cannot receive that one if it's on a wrong branch. But on physically, we cannot prevent also the dispensation of that particular item, or we cannot hold the dispensation of that particular item, especially if it's a critical drug.
okay, okay, got you.
So like
But
yeah,
we can help you with few items if you want, John. Just send us the list and we will work on it.
for the onboard. Okay, thank you so much. Last question.
Yeah.
We can we generate our suppose I will send these items back, let's say 200 items back to the supplier. Do I have the capability to generate all the pending list that I send from my GLN to the suppliers?
Not at the moment, no. No, you cannot
Okay.
generate a list
Oh,
of what items you shipped. No, at the moment, it's just in transit where you are the destination, not when you are the shipper.
not when you are receiving. Okay.
Yeah.
But if I will request it to onboarding, will onboarding be able to provide it or it's no?
It's difficult for this case. It's a
Mhm.
little bit difficult.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
yeah, it's not. But what will happen is that the destination you said you have three suppliers. Those three suppliers will have them in
In the
their
in transit
transit
list.
list. Yes.
I got it. Okay, okay. No problem. Thank you so much, Nibal, for your answers. Appreciate it.
Thank you, John. Okay, if no more questions, then I think we can conclude this call. Uh, we still have one more week before we go on the Eid holiday, I guess. Today is 29th. Yeah, so next Thursday will be the last call. It will be Thursday the 4th, and then we will go for the Eid holiday. Yeah, then talk to you everyone next week. Have a great day ahead and great weekend as well. Thanks for joining.